Just doing a video. I keep getting these orders that don't even get a hearing. So these orders are by the court from Jared Andrew Mobs again, even though we've proven Jared Andrew Mobs has filed a false and fraudulent application and affidavit. We get no response from the Attorney General, Queensland Government, Prime Minister. Here we go. It's my response. I have no knowledge of these proceedings, nor been served with any documents, nor have had any opportunity to respond to this matter whatsoever. This is a fraudulent application and proceedings. This is the Supreme Court of Queensland just still making orders and costs against us. That's $20,640. We don't know why, what for. And another one here. This is 15th of June. These are both sent today. So this is from the 9th of December, $9,400. Yet nothing the courts have done is lawful. Fraudulent applications, fraudulent affidavits, refused to abide by the rules of law. I'm getting no response from the government whatsoever. And so we get treated by the government. This is what, and we've been hacked. Our computers have been hacked and emails have been hacked. And we get no response whatsoever. So this is concept of supporting affidavit. So this is what's Jared Andrew was supposed to do, but refused to do. All these lawyers refused to do. So this is why we're calling it organised crime and corruption. So got these orders today, but Jared Andrew Mobs just won't go away. There's no stopping him. We just won't stop. Just keeps getting these orders and costs against us, and we don't know why. We've not been served anything. I mean, you go to court, you just don't get a fair hearing at all. They just ignore the facts, rules, and laws. This is the affidavit I sent. This is the affidavit from ages ago. Jared Andrew Mobs. Again, it's all completely pointing out all the facts, rules, and laws, all the corruption we've been faced with Queensland government. Don't know how well you can see this, but Succession Act. Section 3, stealing. So yeah, all these crimes against us, it just goes ignored by the government and the courts. The judiciary is so corrupt. We get no access to rule at all whatsoever. Section 52, Succession Act, duties of personal representative. Next to perform their duties, blah blah blah. So to get court may upon an application. We have applied, aggrieved. We're very aggrieved. Section 52. But yeah, Queensland's got good rule of law, but they don't have a functioning government. Section 7. So we've got no access to rule of law whatsoever. Chapter 3, application of criminal law, application code, full implementation of criminal in Queensland. Section 30 deals with the judiciary must, abide by the rule of law. Again, section 398. Yeah, this has been going on for 3.5 years. We get no access to rule of law, no protection from the rule of law. State and federal police refuse to actually take even so much as a statement, let alone ask for evidence. Plenty of evidence. So yeah, it's just complete government corruption, organised crime. 61 executive powers, yeah. Very much laid out our case and rule of law. There you go. Section 140. There's good rules and laws in Queensland and Australia. Oh, Australia's not, Commonwealth's not so good. So yeah, there's nothing we can do. It's just completely corrupt. As the judiciary and the government just simply ignore the facts, rules and laws. You've got no justice whatsoever. And this is what they should be doing. This is Uniform Civil Procedure Rules 1999 as part of the Supreme Court Act. When GPT-4 pointed that out. And it's the thing. The chatbots can actually interpret the rule of law better than the government. Because the government has no intention of abiding by the rule of law. Section 18, what's that one? That's it. Oh yeah, it's a good, but it's all, we set it out in fact, rules and laws, and the government doesn't. They just ignore the facts, rules and laws. 408C, fraud, and this is what we're finding by the government and the courts and judiciary and these law firms. It's just absolute fraud. It's organised crime. Section 52, duties of personal representative. Yeah, well, I'm following my duties. I'm doing my duty as per rule of law, and the government is not. The government will not abide by the rule of law. It's completely corrupt. And this is why. This is the motive behind it. DSM-5 criteria, anti-social personality disorder. So you got pathological liars, the judiciary and lawyers, and that's what it is. It's antisocial behaviour. And that's what we're facing with globally in the court system. It's organised crime and corruption. So yeah, we still got no response from the Prime Minister or anybody. So just so the public could see that this is how the government treats us. So you work for a living, you pay taxes, a lot of taxes, 40% taxes, and while you're at work, they're hacking your computers, hacking your emails, filing in courts against you, not serving you any papers. You get no fair hearing at all. They just ignore the facts, the perjury, the theft, the fraud, the crime and corruption. So just this is my deposition, allegations against Jared Andrew Mob, Mobs and Ma, the other law firms, Nicholson's, and the corrupt judiciary in Queensland Australia, and the corrupt government, Anastasia Palaszczuk, and the Attorney General, who the Attorney General hasn't replied to respondents in 3.5 years. So the public need to be made aware that the corruption is so rampant throughout Australia, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can't stop them. The media don't do anything. So there you go. 3.5 years still going, getting orders and costs against us. We don't even get a hearing. They don't even service papers or anything. They just straight out costs and orders against us with no not even, can't get a law firm to represent us. But we can't even get the opportunity to represent it ourselves. If they're filing against us, they should be serving us and giving us a fair hearing. But you don't get a fair hearing. You get any hearing, let alone a fair hearing. All right, thanks Australia. Thanks for listening. Just be warned, the government is hacking people's emails. It's cyber warfare, cyber crime. State and federal police refuse to actually talk to us because they say it's not a crime. Committing crimes against the public is not a crime. Only when the government's offended is it a crime. So obviously the government's not offended by us being defrauded and attacked. They're quite happy to attack children and families in Australia, We're just fair game as far as the government's concerned. So yeah, again, these are my allegations, accusations, just to let the public know the crime of corruption that's going on in Australia. We have no access to rule of law, no access to remedy, resolution. It won't stop. They just won't stop. Why should they stop? They can file whatever they like in court. We get no. We don't even get 17 documents. So here we go. When I send these things, I've been taking photos. So right, so I'm going to send this right now, as you are my witness. So when we were getting hacked, I was actually taking a photo when I send the documents, and then we were getting hacked, and they're deleting hacking my emails and then deleting the sent file so they can send me more documents, more demands, and more funds and money, which, as we allege, is complete fraud. Hang on. Oh, there you go. So we're sending to all these people, and that's what I usually do. It's a laundry list of people, because they, do hack your email to delete sent files. So I'm going to send this, and there you see I've sent it, and we'll get no response from anybody. Sent. That's what I usually go to sent, so we've sent it. Alright, thanks for listening, Australia. But be warned, the Australian state and federal governments are completely corrupt.